Everybody, Dr. Derek Alessi, and today is the day. Officially, the state has given us the ability to be able to open and operate, and it's been far too long. Now, yes, being in phase 3, other services, there are some conditions. Gymnasiums and health clubs are not permitted to operate yet. You probably know that. That's most likely going to be in phase 4. We are allowed to open because we're other services. We're not a gymnasium, we're not a health club. I know I've been saying that for a while. Our designation, though, allows us to open, and the restriction, though, is we're going to start in office. Now, for me and the program that I'm doing, and everybody knows this by now, it's not just about jump back in the gym and start lifting weights. It's a complete system. It doesn't even necessarily interrupt what I had in mind or what I wanted to plan. When it comes to getting in better shape, there's really 3 major components. You need the right diet, the right fitness, and the right accountability with tracking for success. So the way in which we're going to start is we're meeting individuals one by one, and we're updating your health history. Yes, it's been a while for some people, and for other people, we're going through a pandemic. It's necessary that we do so, and the state recommends that we do so. Number 2, I do want to go over some health history. I want to go over some new COVID procedures that have been given upon us by both the CDC and New York State. And also, too, we have to talk about how we're going to operate. Now, yes, hand sanitizers and temperature checks and things like that, of course. But more so than that, we want to make sure that we have the right flow of people coming in and we're handling everybody properly. When I say that, we do have a 50% occupancy in which we're able to handle people, and we want to make sure that we're taking care of all of our current clients first and foremost. So based upon my last email, I mentioned current clients, without question, you have the priority, and that's who I'm meeting with first. In fact, I'm going to start meeting with folks tomorrow. The schedule's already full, which is fantastic, and I really can't wait to see a lot of people. It's just been too long. The schedule's pretty full for the rest of the week as well. We do have some times available. Megan will be reaching out to you and booking appointments, and we're booking them fast. So that is the first priority. Number 2, if you have booked a consultation but you're not currently a client, and a lot of folks did that as well during that long time frame from the middle of March till right now, which is the middle of June, you're going to be in the second wave of people that we see. We need to take care of our current clients first and foremost. Then we're going to get on to the consultations, and we're going to address that and roll that out as we deem necessary and we have the availability. Number 3, if you haven't currently booked a consultation but you want to, you certainly can do that. Just click on the link below. But once again, keep in mind how we're going to be seeing people. So we're going to reach out to you to confirm it, but at the same time, we don't have a time yet to put you into the schedule and get you going. So current clients first and foremost. Now, something else that I do want to mention, and I've been mentioning this for months, but yet it came out again yesterday, according to the CDC, underlying conditions. Underlying conditions, and there's many, but if you have underlying conditions, you are 12 times now more likely to die from coronavirus. 12 times more likely to die, 20 times more likely to contract. Super important. And in order, they listed them in terms of the worst. In order, the biggest offender was heart disease. Number 2 was diabetes. Number 3 was obesity. Those were the top 3 things. Now, many of my clients have reached out and they said, if I have underlying conditions, maybe I shouldn't go right back to training or the gym. Maybe I have to stay away from everybody. And I understand what you're saying. I do believe that's way too Pollyanna. And let me explain. You're going to be going out, you're going to be in contact with folks anyway. You're going to the grocery store, you're going to the gas station. Even if you really try not to do much, you're still in contact. And hopefully you're washing your hands and wearing your masks and everything else, but still you're going to be in contact. You're going to be in contact with the mail carrier, the UPS guy. You're going to be seeing people. Maybe you're getting together in smaller family groups, but you don't know who other people in your family have seen or neighbors have seen. You're going to be in contact. It is not a time to live in a bubble. it is the time to improve your health, to improve your immune system. We're going to be focusing on immune system quite a bit. In fact, when I see you for the initial consultation, even before, we're going to be sending you an immune system questionnaire put out by the National Institutes of Health, and we're going to evaluate that. Super important. Heart disease, diabetes, obesity. You don't want to try to hide from that. You want to work with it. You want to improve it. Improve your immune system, improve your health. If you have any of those things, you need a complete program. You need the right nutrition. You need to make sure that inflammation is low. You need to make sure that you're nourishing yourself properly. You need to make sure that you're eating the right foods to protect you and boost your immune system. With exercise, yes, people have done some things on their own, but as many of you know, it's not quite the same. It's not the same intensity. It's not the same frequency. You're not hitting the same muscle groups. It's not the same as being coached and taught to have increased performance. We need to do that. And remember, when you are exercising, you're increasing your muscle tissue, you're increasing your bone density, you're increasing your blood flow in which oxygen and white blood cells are being carried, and that's what fights off pathogens to have less chance of infection. Number 3, accountability. We need to manage it. We need to make sure that it's being done consistently and being done properly to get the most out of it. So yes, I do understand you might think, well, maybe I shouldn't do anything, but I am telling you, and I'm not saying that just to twist your arm and say, you better get back here. I'm telling you this because that is how your body fights things off. It doesn't do well with isolation and not having the right diet and the right exercise and everything else. So we want to make sure that we're doing the right things, and I can't stress that enough. I have more of that I'm working on right now. I'm going to be talking a lot about that because so many of my clients, they're 40 to 75 years of age. They're people with underlying conditions. In fact, 2/3 of my clientele for the past 10 years has had at least one underlying condition, and some people more than one underlying condition. So all of those things increase your risk of having something happen, and we don't want anything to happen. So let's make sure that we're doing the right things. I can't wait to see you. If you haven't currently booked an appointment, please reach out. Megan is doing that as well. I'm going to see everyone, and I look forward to doing it. So until we see each other, which is going to be soon, remember to make the most of your life and live it fit.